The blurred lines between Count Orlok, also known as Nosferatu, and Dracula stem from a tangled web of legal disputes and near-forgotten cinematic history. As a pioneering masterpiece, Nosferatu laid the groundwork for the iconic vampire legacy, widely regarded as the first vampire film due to its origins as an unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's vampiric novel, Dracula. Despite its unofficial status, Nosferatu has had a profound, lasting impact as the father of the vampire genre. Directed by F.W. Murnau, Nosferatu is a silent masterpiece that stands out for its haunting atmosphere and groundbreaking techniques. The expressionistic style and haunting imagery make it a timeless classic. Nosferatu was not merely a film. It was an innovative experiment in cinematic storytelling. The strategic use of shadows and light created a chilling, unsettling ambiance. Murnau's vision brought unprecedented depth to the horror genre, rendering Nosferatu a cinematic masterpiece. With that said, let's delve into Nosferatu, a symphony of horror, on the second episode of Seen It, a short-form docuseries showcasing films you may have missed, forgotten, or never heard of. Nosferatu begins with Thomas Hutter, a young estate agent, embarking on a journey to the mysterious and remote region of Transylvania. The year is 1838, and Hutter is filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation as he sets off on this adventure. He is sent by his employer, the enigmatic real estate mogul Nock, to visit Count Orlok, a reclusive nobleman who has expressed a keen interest in purchasing a property in Hutter's hometown of Wisborg. The task seems straightforward, but little does Hutter know, this journey will change his life forever. As Hutter travels deeper into the Carpathian Mountains, he encounters numerous ominous signs and dire warnings from the locals. The villagers, with their fearful glances and hushed whispers, speak of dark legends surrounding Count Orlok. They implore Hutter to turn back, but he dismisses their superstitions and continues on his way. Upon arriving at Orlok's castle, Hutter is greeted by the eerie and unsettling figure of Count Orlok himself. The castle, with its towering spires and shadowy halls, exudes an air of foreboding. Orlok's presence is equally disconcerting, as he moves with an unnatural grace that sends chills down Hutter's spine. Orlok's appearance is nothing short of ghastly. His long, spindly fingers, pointed ears, and skeletal frame give him an almost otherworldly look. His eyes, dark and hollow, seem to pierce through Hutter's very soul, but despite his fear, Hutter tries to remain professional and discuss the details of the property sale. But as the days pass, Hutter begins to notice strange occurrences and unsettling behavior from Orlok. One night he stumbles upon a horrifying revelation. Orlok is, in fact, a vampire. This realization sends Hutter into a state of panic, but he knows he must find a way to escape and warn the people of Wisborg. Hutter discovers Orlok's sinister intentions to spread his plague of death and terror to Wisborg. The vampire plans to travel to Hutter's town, bringing with him a wave of death and fear that will decimate the population. Hutter is determined to stop him, but he's trapped in the castle with no means of escape. Meanwhile, Orlok makes his way to Wisborg, traveling by ship and leaving a trail of death in his wake. As Orlok arrives in Wisborg, a mysterious plague begins to spread, causing widespread panic and fear. The townspeople are terrified as they witness their friends and family succumbing to the deadly disease. The once peaceful town is now a place of chaos and despair. Back in Wisborg, Hutter's wife, Ellen, begins to sense that something is terribly wrong. She's been experiencing strange visions and dreams, and she realizes that her purity and innocence may hold the key to defeating Orlok. Ellen is determined to save her husband and her town, even if it means making the ultimate sacrifice. In a brave and selfless act, Ellen decides to confront Orlok. Knowing that her purity can destroy him, she lures him into her bedroom. As Orlok approaches, drawn by her beauty and innocence, Ellen sacrifices herself, allowing the first light of dawn to strike the vampire and destroy him. And it's here that the film reaches its dramatic climax, as the first rays of sunlight pierce through the darkness, causing Orlok to disintegrate into dust. The town is saved, but at a great cost. Ellen's sacrifices brought peace to Wisborg, but the haunting memory of Orlok and the terror he brought will linger forever. During the production of Nosferatu, F.W. Murnau faced significant challenges that would ultimately contribute to the film's classic status in the horror genre. Murnau's unwavering vision and dedication overcame numerous financial and logistical hurdles. Prana Films' financial instability heightened the pressure, but the team remained committed to the project's innovative potential. Murnau's resourcefulness thrived under these financial constraints, yielding creative solutions that added to the film's distinctive qualities. His meticulous location scouting in Germany ensured authenticity, blending natural beauty with supernatural elements to create a captivating atmosphere. The cast and crew's perseverance through difficult conditions resulted in remarkable performances in cinematography. Max Schreck's iconic portrayal of Count Orlok raised the bar for horror performances, and Murnau's pioneering camera techniques and special effects were revolutionary, cementing Nosferatu's status as a groundbreaking achievement in filmmaking. His artistic vision and innovative approach continue to influence the genre. Nosferatu's groundbreaking visual style, characterized by stark contrasts and disturbing imagery, set the standard for the genre. Acclaimed directors such as Alfred Hitchcock and Guillermo del Toro have acknowledged the film's profound influence. Additionally, the movie pioneered several vampire lore tropes that have since become fundamental to the genre. For instance, the concept of sunlight as a vampire's fatal weakness, popularized by Nosferatu, has been universally adopted. The film's unsettling atmosphere and innovative storytelling techniques continue to inspire filmmakers, demonstrating the enduring power of creative vision. Nosferatu's legacy remains evident in the continued popularity of vampire stories and horror films. Nosferatu encountered significant legal obstacles due to its unlicensed adaptation of Bram Stoker's novel Dracula. Florence Stoker, Bram's widow, pursued legal action against Prana Film, securing a court victory that mandated the destruction of all film copies. But despite this ruling, some copies survived, hidden away in private collections and film archives, which were distributed clandestinely among film enthusiasts. This underground network ensured Nosferatu's legacy endured, highlighting the importance of intellectual property rights in the film industry. The controversy surrounding the film contributed to its cult status, solidifying its influence on cinematic history. Recognized as a masterpiece of early cinema, Nosferatu's impact is evident in numerous subsequent horror films. Florence Stoker's defense of her husband's legacy established a crucial precedent for copyright law, underscoring the need for filmmakers to respect authors' rights. In 1979, acclaimed filmmaker Werner Herzog reimagined the classic film, producing Nosferatu the Vampire, set predominantly in 1979 Wismar, Germany, and Transylvania. This cinematic adaptation drew inspiration from Bram Stoker's novel. The film boasts an impressive cast, featuring Klaus Kinski as Count Dracula, Isabella Adjani as Lucy Harker, Bruno Ganz as Jonathan Harker, and renowned French artist and writer Roland Topper as Renfield. Then in 2000, the film Shadow of a Vampire reimagined Nosferatu, drawing its inspiration from the legend that Max Schreck's exceptional portrayal of Count Orlok was attributed to his alleged vampiric nature. Willem Dafoe plays the role of Max Schreck, aka Count Orlok, alongside John Malkovich as F.W. Murnau. Variations of this legend inaccurately claim that Nosferatu was Schreck's sole film credit, whereas in reality he was an established stage and screen actor at the time of filming and went on to appear in numerous non-vampiric roles until his passing in 1936. Then in 2023, the adaptation of Nosferatu starring Doug Jones preserved character names from the 1922 original. Completed over a decade with Kickstarter funding, the film leverages green screen technology to integrate iconic backgrounds from the classic silent film. As of 2023, Nosferatu, Symphony of Horror, is the most recent adaptation, pending the release of Robert Eggers' revised version later this year. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Nosferatu. Have you seen it? If you enjoyed this episode of Seen It and want to explore more forgotten classics and cinematic treasures, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes. Until next time, thanks for watching.